3 times the spy Chinese balloons crossed into the U.S. during the Trump administration. 3 times. Let's get into the article. Suspected Chinese spy balloons crossed into the U.S. 3 times during the Trump administration. Trump called for Biden to shoot down a suspected spy balloon this week, but has not discussed his own administration's experiences with similar craft. Suspected spy balloons from China crossed into the continental United States at least 3 times. At least 3 times while Donald Trump was president, according to a statement Saturday by the Department of Defense, aka the War Department, citing an unnamed senior defense official. Chinese balloons briefly transited the continental United States at least 3 times during the prior administration, the statement said. The Associated Press also reported that one other balloon crossed into the U.S. earlier in the Biden administration. None of those 4 incursions reportedly lasted as long as the trip by the suspected spy balloon that the U.S. military shot down Saturday. And none of the other balloons were apparently blown out of the sky, though that was not immediately confirmed. In spite of the visits from possible spy balloons while Trump was in office, many Republicans have complained that President Joe Biden didn't order the most recent balloon shot down quickly enough, or that he shouldn't have allowed the balloon to enter U.S. airspace to begin with. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, a Republican from Georgia, claimed that Trump would never have allowed a Chinese spy balloon to reach the United States. Quote, would Trump have let China fly a spy balloon over our country? Representative Jim Jordan, a Republican from Ohio, asked on Twitter. Craig Singleton, a senior fellow at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies, told AP that Chinese surveillance balloons were sighted several times in the past 5 years. Some of them have not been spotted near U.S. military bases in Hawaii, he said, though he did not specify when. Have been spotted. Some of them have been spotted near U.S. military bases in Hawaii, he said, though he did not specify when. In a message Friday on Truth Social, Trump himself joined the call for the Biden administration to destroy the most recent craft, saying, quote, shoot down the balloon. But he did not discuss his own administration's experience with suspected Chinese spy balloons. Former U.S. ambassador to the United Nations and likely Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley also beat up on Biden for not taking more immediate action, but likewise failed to address incidents involving balloons in the last administration. And then she tweeted, shoot down the balloon, cancel Blinken's trip, hold China accountable. Biden is letting China walk all over us. It's time to make America strong again. Nikki Haley tweeted. Here's what I think about this. I think all of this is irrelevant. I think all of this is political. They are blowing this up out of proportion for political purposes. The Republicans started it with the Democrats, not knowing that their own Republican administration under Trump did the same thing. I'm sure had they known that, they probably wouldn't have went as hard in the paint as they did against Biden. So now that the truth is out that both administrations are guilty of allowing Chinese spy, quote-unquote spy balloons, I'm still not convinced that they're spy balloons, into the continental United States, they wouldn't have went as hard as they did at each other. But all of this is for political purposes. This holds no immediate or long-term repercussions concerning America's relationship with China. This is all done for political purposes. But let me know what you guys think. Comment in the comment down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, let me know what you think about this story there. Leave a like. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, then tweet me. Let me know what you think about this story there. Take care.